Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I'm Sananda. Once again I can only say gratitude for this opportunity to be here. I can tell you that right now a lot is happening on your planet, a lot of changes. Changes that you don't notice, totally etheric changes, but that are important changes for the whole process. There is nothing to fear, there is nothing to worry about. This planet will ascend. As much as some who are on its surface still insist on disturbing and decreasing energy, on contaminating them with their lies, none of this changes the planet's path anymore. Gaia is fulfilling a whole path, day after day, and automatically elevating each of you. Do not think that you are not being prepared. Each one receives the light of the central sun, each inhabitant, and this light brings awareness, brings wisdom. Only many are still very restless, maladjusted. They can see the truth, but they think and believe that it is all the product of their minds. Where does that information come from? Where does that understanding come from? That understanding of what is really there? I can tell you that many are getting carried away by this strange wisdom that is coming to them, but very quietly, because apparently for them, this is evil. Evil is putting things on their minds. So they would never comment to anyone because they would be labeled evil. But on the other hand, they also realize that all this wisdom, everything that is coming to their mind makes sense, it seems true, it doesn't seem to be a deceptive thing. So many are in doubt, if what they are feeling, hearing and thinking is true or not. But they don't have the courage to comment, to speak, because the vast majority don't comment, either. So, how to appear in that environment in which it is so important for you to be inserted, with such strange ideas? Just believe that the transformation is happening in everyone. And even those whose hearts do not hold the light are receiving it all, in the intention, in the desire that they change their opinion, that they change their masters, that they understand the harm they do to themselves, not just to the whole. This is causing quite a stir on the planet. The way to accept everything that comes to mind is different in every human being. Some feel, hear and become thoughtful, introspective, cornered, apparently even sad. But deep down, they're just trying to understand what's happening, and since they can't and don't want to open up to anyone, they shrink away, distance themselves, keep away from those who could possibly explain something to them. It is their own attempt to understand everything, not through another's mind, but through their own mind. Some receive all this wisdom and rebel and really believe that the evil one is inciting them to take wrong attitudes. What do you mean to go against everything I've experienced today, against everything I've been taught, against everything I've learned to live? This does not exist, this is not of God. And they start an internal fight, potent and powerful. For, as they learn a little more, they are revolted by what they are seeing and hearing. That is not possible, it is not of God. They keep saying. So if you see around you, today there are people extremely involved with religions as never before, as in a kind of fanaticism or frenzy that they have never experienced before, trying to find the answer to his own affirmations, to which everything he has learned and lived is true. And he enters more and more into this underworld, in an attempt to corroborate what he believes and what he has learned. The big problem is that he doesn't find anything, because everything that isn't true, everything that doesn't bring the truth, has no basis, no depth, no foundation. So he searches and doesn't find that foundation. And then he despairs more and more. Why can't I find the answer I need? Why can't I find confirmation of everything I've learned? They're telling me it's a lie, and why can't I find the truth? Where did I learn it? And I say you will not find it, because there is no truth there. There is only manipulation and lies. So today on your planet, minds are seething, bubbling with energies that are showing you the truth and energies that are causing you to think. Stop being so manipulated. Some stop to think, others despair and others accept, and begin a journey to go deeper and deeper into everything they are hearing and feeling in search of the truth. This will be your world very soon. It will not be a balanced planet, it will not be a balanced humanity. There will be minds of all kinds, there will be actions and attitudes of all kinds, both actions of revolt, of violence against everything that was placed and that was pure lies, as actions of forgiveness and inspiration to follow a new path, to follow the new world. You will watch all this, not in the midst of this confusion, you will watch from afar, far away. We've said it here several times and I'd like you to understand, don't try to change anybody, don't try to teach anybody anything, now. It's not the moment. It's time for you to stay where you are, because everyone around you and who doesn't share with everything you believe and think is suffering their own internal revolution. Don't think that everyone is still sleeping, because they are not. They are being woken up a little bit each day, and each one is going at their own pace and in their choice to believe or think that it is all evil. So it's not up to you to try to make these people believe anything, because they're going to have to find out for themselves, every point that they're starting to see is true. They will seek the truth, they will seek the way. And by a strange coincidence in seeking this path, they will come to you, and many of them will come very humble, just saying, "I'm sorry for everything I accused you, forgive me for what I told you. Today I see that I was wrong." And you will be able to exchange a long hug, you, forgiving everything that was said and that you felt, and that hurt you so much, and simply opening your heart to receive that brother or sister, with lots of love. But it is also not the time from now on, for you to open your mouth and start talking indiscriminately. Understand, that hug sealed a complicity, that hug sealed trust. So keep your mouth shut still, let the one who has arrived and who now has a bond of trust with you, keep on searching, keep looking to find your way. And you next door, in a look saying, "I'm here, whatever you need, I'm here." Giving the trust and support that brother or sister will need to find their way. If at any point on that walk, he stops and asks you something, then yes, you can answer what was asked. It's not also opening your mouth and wanting to preach. Answer whatever is asked. And in this way that brother or sister will gain more and more confidence in you and will know that at every doubt along the way, at every stone, there will be help, advice, and explanation. This will be your role. You are not pillars of light to stand on top of a pedestal, preaching to the populace. Don't repeat the mistakes of before. Don't try to impose anything on anyone's mind. Journey is lonely, it belongs to each one. Each one will learn, each one will attract knowledge in his own time and in his own way. You cannot influence anything. The role is to continue being a pillar of light, so that everyone can see where you are, and in that moment of doubt, of despair, go there and find a friendly shoulder, a friendly word, an explanation. Only that. And you continue to be pillars of light, without guiding, without manipulating, without involving, without inducing anyone to anything. This role was the role of your religions. Do not repeat. The great shepherd of this whole process is Father/Mother God. He is the great shepherd of these sheep that are arriving. It is trust in Father/Mother God that will lead each one to the right path, not you, not your words. Each one will find his way according to his mind, according to his soul walk, and then little by little, many will come to your level, in knowledge, in belief, and in energy, on their own, without any of you giving any hints or guidance. And there this great army of pillars of light will be able to join them, because they got there at that point of their own accord, of their own desire, of their own worthiness and wisdom. Then you will come together in a great and wonderful group and you will be ready for ascension. Being a pillar of light is not preaching, it is not thinking you have the truth in your mouth. Being a pillar of light is just being there to answer, to give a hand, for a hug, for a friendly word and to clear up a doubt, not to preach. Being a pillar of light is not being a shepherd. That's what your religions preach. It can't be like that anymore. Everyone on this planet now needs to find their own shepherd, but not an outside shepherd. Each one on this planet needs to find their own shepherd, but not a living shepherd, They need to find their shepherd within their heart, which can be Father/Mother God or any other being of light they choose, not human shepherds. So don't want to be or have this role, just be pillars of light. A point of support, a point of reference, a point of light. This is how each of you who becomes a pillar of light will propagate the energy of light on this planet. With help, with love, with solidarity, just showing up exactly like a pillar of light. Peace with you. Thank you for watching.